The avoidant attachment style is one of the 4 attachment styles and one of the 3 insecure attachments. This attachment style develops in early childhood, when parents or caregivers don't know how to bond with their child properly. They can be inconsistent and ignorant of his needs, and they don't know how to deal with his emotions. These caregivers can both have, or one of them at least, have the avoidant attachment style, so they really don't know how to support the child nor how to take care of him. They lack empathy and they are overwhelmed by the responsibilities of parenting. And because of that, the infant can't develop a healthy communication with his caregivers because he is often rejected and not understood. So he develops a belief that he is not accepted if he tries to express his feelings. And because of that, he learns how to soothe himself when feeling bad. And he no longer trusts his caregivers to fulfill his needs. As a result, he completely disconnects from his emotions to reduce the emotional pain. The avoidant child seems cold and doesn't show any kind of affection and love. He will still want to be next to his caregivers, but with no interaction. He is in his own safe world, far away. The avoidant child will carry this world with him to adulthood. Unfortunately, these kind of persons can't really form relationships, not lasting ones at least, because they don't know how to bond with others. They fear intimacy and physical contact. And they fear rejection if they show feelings, so they are consistently suppressing them and avoiding communicating about it because they can't face reality. The reality that they need other people in order to form bonds. See, an avoidant is someone who develops a sort of independency that they can't give up, so they see others as a threat to their freedom and their time alone. So they often accuse others that they are clingy to him and needy because he is afraid of sharing any kind of emotions. So he withdraws, runs, and shut down completely when somebody asks them to communicate, especially if it is about a problem or a misunderstanding within the relationship. Now, by saying a relationship, I don't only mean romantic ones, but even with friends and co-workers. An avoidant don't take responsibility of his actions because he is afraid of confrontation. Besides that, he has a sense of high self-esteem because he is generally self-centered and only concerned about his own needs and comfort in his relationships. But also, he is a negative viewer of others because in his mind, he feels like everyone should mind his own business. So if somebody asks him to do something or for help, he will feel overwhelmed and won't be able to handle the situation, since he learned from a young age that he should only lean on himself because everybody else will disappoint them. So, an avoidant, and in order to protect himself in the relationship, he won't be able to bond in a healthy way because he is only willing to take and not give. And the truth is that avoidants feel the same amount of stress and fear that other people with other attachment styles do. But he is way more able to hide his feelings because he disconnects and deal with them alone. As a result, a person with avoidant attachment style cannot form deep and meaningful relationships. He will always stay in the surface, and whenever things get serious, he is off. It is important to understand that avoidants don't behave this way consciously. It is just the way they've learned to bond in their childhood with their caregivers. Now, what can an avoidant do to form healthy relationships? An avoidant has to learn to cope with his fear of rejection while interacting with people. He has to learn how to connect with his emotions and let them out. He has to do a lot of efforts to accept being vulnerable and intimate with others. So, paying attention to his emotions and his physical sensations will lead him to connect more and disconnect less from his ego. Awareness is key. So, an avoidant has to be aware of his problems of building relationships and to start reflecting on his behaviors and thoughts and patterns. An avoidant can change his style of attachment to a secure one, and with professional help and therapy, he will be able to start forming and maintaining strong relationships step by step. By learning how to communicate and express emotions and ideas, and to take responsibilities of his actions. The avoidant then will learn that he can still be independent and be there for others, and give them emotional support and fulfill their needs. He will learn that a relationship is not only a take-take thing, it is also a give in order to build strong and lasting bonds. Now we have to remember that a core need of an avoidant is to be loved and accepted as they are, and that their feelings are valid, even if it is hard to deal with this kind of attachment styles. But we have to understand that it is the way they learn to protect themselves from rejection, and that's why they lead with the mask of confidence and no need of others. We will certainly address this attachment style in upcoming videos for more details. Till then, please like and comment if you agree with this take or not, and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching and happy Red February!